Newsflash. The nigga knew a few months before our battle hit me and holler. The nigga knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that, but they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. If me don't let the nigga cap y'all niggas up. The nigga been new. He been new. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So how he knew is that y'all nigga, the nigga that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car. So like that's how the nigga knew. The nigga's a weirdo for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Niggas gonna keep it $1 here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He bugged the car and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So when he say it's cap, I'm gonna show him all the proof. I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm just say I was under everything that basically has been already split up already. Like motherfuckers was living on.
What it do, y'all? It's Coffee back with another update, man. We got a lot to get to. Lil Durk, some Jay-Z news, but you see this sad story that's just playing out, man. It really truly is, right? Papoose and Remy Ma, like you really look at the timeline full circle, and it just makes it even sadder to see that it's come to this here in 2024, a year on its way out. They got together in 2004, and it's sad, man. You know, like everyone was rooting for him. I feel like. Comment and let me know if you were. It's crazy. Like I've been watching it all play out the same way a lot of individuals out there in the blogosphere, you know, probably have been as well. And it's just wild to think, man, 2004 to 2024, they had a baby together, and here we are now. And then seen them, you know, from Papoose marrying her over the phone, holding her down in prison, just everything, the love and hip hop stuff, renewing their vows, and for it to come to this with the cheating rumors back and forth. And then you see Hitman, or apologies, not Hitman Holla. He was talking about battling Hitman Holla. Easy, the block captain, talking about Pat Bennu, calling him a weirdo because he bugged her phone and all that. And I gotta say, man, relationships make people do crazy things, right? When you're in love, you know, you wanna be clear of what exactly is going on, you know what I mean? But to me, and I wanna know everyone's thoughts out there, I did another video on this too, I'll link it below. I want to know what y'all think is the truth. I'm believing Papoose, personally, just going over everything, and my gut is just telling me Pap is being honest. And you know, it's wild too, if you really dig into their story from day one, when Pap got with Remy Ma, you know, via K-Slay and her wanting to do a track with him and everything, like off top, he was saying he was warned that she was crazy. And obviously, you know, we all know the story of her shooting someone when she caught that bit. That was a former friend of hers, you know what I mean? And it's always so wild, man. Like, dead ass, you know, a lot of females that's wild like that. And I'm saying this from personal experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, having a baby mom's is kind of wild. Then went up someone's head, upside someone's head with blunt objects and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, shanked a couple chicks, hell, shanked a couple dudes too, you know what I'm saying? And just like seeing this, it's like, damn, I know exactly what Pap's going through, you know what I mean? Them wild chicks like that. It's wild. It's like a bipolar relationship, you know what I'm saying? Where the highs are so high and the lows can be so low. And then the lies and just everything, it's just something else, man, you know? But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's truly a sad story. But I don't really know, like with Easy calling dude a weirdo, like, I don't know, Pap trying to figure out what's going on, you know what I mean? If it comes to the point in a relationship where you're bugging a car to try to find out the truth, like if you gotta go to that lengths, you probably shouldn't be in the relationship. That's facts, right? But speaking from being in a similar situation at times, you know, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But it's tough. But what I can tell you, right, is if someone lies to you, they'll continue to lie to you. You know what I mean? So Pap was probably caught up between a rock and a hard place, like seeing it all playing out, but not really was knowing exactly what's going on. And then he bugs the car or something like that. If he did do that, you know, where in reality, the right thing to do is, if you have those suspicions and you have those suspicions for a reason, you should probably just let the individual know, listen, shit seems shady. I don't feel like I can trust you. You've lied to me before, and I'm gonna just have to step away and step off and get myself together. But so often when someone's in love and been with someone, they, you know, oh, I just gotta know for sure and all that. And it gets messy, as we're seeing it is now with earlier Papoose and Easy going at it over social media, and pictures of Remy Ma hugged up with him on Christmas, and Pap talking about he put hands on him. And I think that's why Easy's talking to Ish like he is, right? Because we're hearing Pap knocked him out, and it seems there was a separate incident at a battle where Pap, you know, and Easy got physical, and you know what I'm saying? And it just is like his pride's hurt, because I do believe that Pap KO'd him, you know what I'm saying? So this dude's just trying to strike back and have Papoose looking flucked up. But at the end of the day, this is all Ish that should have been kept private. But Papoose, like, he's like, yo, I was trying to keep this private. I was trying to get divorced on some grown Ish, you know what I'm saying? But Remy made it messy, and here we are, you know? It's a sad story, but comment and let me know what you think about it. And, you know, if you feel the same way, that this is just a sad story, like a hip hop love story, you know, that all the fans were let in on, and we see it end in this ugly, terrible, spiteful way. And then talking about Ish being ugly, this Lil Durk update is super ugly for Durk, as we already know the OTF indictments, the murder for hire indictment, so much stuff that the feds have via social media, the iCloud and all that. And then today, this detention hearing, Durk's legal team put together this motion to the court, you know, trying to get Durk out on bond, similar to what we've seen going on with Diddy. And just like with Diddy, the court said, hell the fuck no, but they just didn't turn down the bond. They've let us know that Durk hasn't been formally charged yet by the feds, as it seems, with things being unsealed as this case is, you know, in court and everything. There's a whole nother murder for hire that they say Durk took part in back in, when was this, 2022, outside of a youth center on the south side of Chicago. 24-year-old Stephon Mack, the man who was said to have killed Durk's brother D-Thang, you know, was shot and killed, and someone else was shot in the leg, a 40-year-old individual who ended up leaving in good custody. And they're saying, you know, Durk still has money on, like, a bounty out, more or less, that as this dude was said to be a high-ranking member of the GDs, and, you know, the feds are saying, hey, we have stuff to tie him to this murder as well, even though he hasn't been charged. And as it seems, they're tying it together. I don't know if we'll see another indictment hit soon, but they're saying on top of it, just he has an open bounty out, like on GDs, like 10K if you kill a GD and all this. It's just all bad for Durk, man. You know, like the way the feds are telling it, like Durk is this almost like mob boss, you know what I mean? And we've seen the overwhelming evidence in the other case, in the case that he's locked up on. And then with this, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see if he's charged, but they, you know, alerted the court of this, and, you know, the bond was shot down. As you see, the reports here, you know, that they filed a motion in LA asking for him to be released on home detention, secured by a $2.3 million in equity in 2 homes in Georgia and $1 million in cash from Sony Music. The label was even trying to get him out, right? And they said Banks is a devoted father, husband, and son, as well as an internationally renowned musician. Especially in the last decade of his life, he has demonstrated a genuine resolve to publicly advocate for improving underserved communities and stopping the violence. So it's wild, you know, the authorities are saying, yeah, this is what his defense team is saying. And we do see he was doing some good stuff, but at the same time, they're saying he was living a double life as this, you know, big gang boss. It's crazy, man. You know, like Durk, seemingly by the way things seemed with all this success and all that, was like he totally left the streets behind, but seems he still had one foot in the street, man. And it says, you know, Durk allegedly offered a bounty to kill a family member of a witness. I don't know, man. It's just looking all bad for Durk. Like, the more you look at this case and really ponder on it all, right? Like, yes, his bail was shot down, but it's looking like Durk may never step out of federal custody for the rest of his life if things go the way they want it, man. What do y'all think? How is it gonna end? Durk taking some crazy plea to get 20-something years in federal prison, or what? Hit the comments and let me know what y'all think. And then Fifth dropped this yesterday. I'm a little late with this, but you hear that KRS-One, that's the sound of the police. And he was like, yo, I wanted to post this, but I was scared I'd get shot. Clowning on Jay-Z. I don't really understand that joke. And then Whack 100 posting about, you know, Jay and Beyonce just be, right? He says the internet is undefeated. Hov don't need, what does it say? Need nobody but B. He'll be all right. Kill all Hov slander. So I can't tell if Wack's dissing him or what, man. Wack then turned into a full-time blogger, man. The rap money and other ish he got must have slowed up, right? I mean, none of his artists been doing anything. The game is the game, right? And we know Wack is probably beating him in the head as he's cooking the books or whatever, you know, hiding all that money from that actual assault lawsuit that he owes all that money on to Priscilla Rainey, cooking the books, putting it all in Wack's name. And then Blueface is locked up, and you know, that's another thing. I've pointed this out before. Whack 100's batting average really ain't that good when it comes to management. He inherited the game by ways of friendly extortion. Like I was saying, I think that they're falling out on the low. I don't know. You let me know if you guys think so. I'm telling you, if you really peep the scene, it seems like communication has kind of ceased between them, that they don't seem to be as good on terms and everything like that. Maybe we'll see that Rosemo video after all at some point. But he inherited the game. Blueface did all right, but then turned into a reality TV star before going to jail. And then all them other dudes, Coyote for Hire, bought their way out of the contract. That white dude, people done forgot about him years ago. He flopped like a motherfucker. They even got Everlast in the video with them. Who else? That True Car dude. Wack ain't doing ish with him. Like really, Wack's only managed Blueface to success, and it was moderate success at that. You know what I mean? But he's a whack rapper, really. But that's gonna do it for this one. Tap in, comment on all these updates, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.